Hello retro games and collectors, and welcome to a pickups video. So just before I start, I'd like to say a big thank you to TrueMarvellous. He gave me a code for a free game, an indie game for the Xbox One, and I can't remember what it is. I have got it downloaded on my Xbox One. I know it's a puzzle game. So all I've got to say is thanks a lot, TrueMarvellous. I will put a link to his channel down below. So and I was going to say thank you in my last pickups, but I totally forgot. So I'm making sure in this one I'm saying it. So thank you, TrueMarvellous. So let's get cracking on this week's pickups. First, I'll start with a car boot. I picked up 3 Xbox 360 games. Originally wanted £1 each, and I knocked him to £2.50 because I was more than happy to pay that for these 3. And the first one up, which I used to own on the PlayStation 3, is Red Faction Armageddon, and it's complete. I've been taking some stickers off because they were CX stickers. I need to get a bit more off that, but my nails are dead short. And it's all complete, and then all of them are in nice condition. And I've noticed as well this one's is not to be sold separately, so I assume it came a bundle or whatever, but I'm happy it's got everything what I need, and it's a cheap game. I know this costs like £3 or £4. It's cheap. And my next one up, which I thought I'll take a chance, it's made by Capcom, getting words right. And I haven't played it, I don't know if it's any good, but since I paid less than £1 each for these 3, I'm not going to moan. And this one in question is Bionic Commando from Capcom. Now I don't know if this is any good or it's a load of rubbish, but I'm willing to take a chance on it. And it's all nice and complete, and all in very good condition, so I was happy to have that. Let's get that off as well. And the third one up, which I'm even more happy than all the other 2, and it is Borderlands 2, which I've got. I'm assuming they did like a Game of the Year edition or whatever, I normally do. So I was happy to have this in my collection. I don't think I've played the second one. I have played the first one, but yeah, really happy to have that. So Borderlands 2, happy days so far. So you can't complain. For £2.50 I got these. £2.50, and they're all complete and on very good condition as well. I think one of them's only got like a minor scratch. Rest of it, the other 2 games are minty, super minty. So happy to have them for £2.50. Now I'm going to go on to my charity. Now I'm going to start with this one from PDSA. I paid 99p. It's original Xbox. In fact, all my games that I'm showing you are Xbox games, and I do have the second one, and I did want the first one, and it's Need for Speed Underground, and I paid a whopping 99p. Look at that, brilliant game. Look at that, even got the receipt in it. Look at that. And it's all minty, in very nice condition as well. So I was happy to have that. And the next one, which I got from the British Art Foundation, why I volunteer as well. I haven't paid for this one yet because I asked her if I could. I was going to give her the money, and she says, take it home, test it, and just give us the money on Monday if it works. If not, just bring the game back. And I'll end up getting this game for about 74p. And I've already tested it, and it works perfectly. And I've also installed it on my other soft modded Xbox, which has all the emulators and stuff. And it's installed, no trouble, with no errors, and it plays perfect on that. And the disc does have some scratches on it, but I know it looks like it's been well played. And the game in question, which I'll be paying 74p when I pay for it on Monday, is Crash Bandicoot for the Nitro Kart for the original Xbox. Now I won't be paying 99p because I get 25% off. I don't think my camera will pick up, especially with it being a bit dark. There are some like scratches. I don't think you're going to see it on this, but it has got scratches, but they're very like they're not deep. They're not deep or anything like that. They're just like loads of light scratches on it. I might get it resurfaced, I don't know, but it works perfectly, and I've installed it without any issues, and it works perfectly. And there it is, complete. So I was happy to have that. There is just a little bit of there it is, damage on there on the top where it says Xbox. A little bit of wear there, but the rest of the spine's fine. The case is a little bit damaged there, but I have got a spare case so I can swap it out. That's no problem. So Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart. So I was happy to have that. Now we'll move on to what I got from Game Online. And the first one up, which is a lot like Stranglehold, and is wet. And I paid £2 for this, and it's complete. Now if you're into like Stranglehold games, which is like John Woo, like slow motion and that, you're going to absolutely love wet. You can also upgrade your weapons and add extra moves and all that. It's really good. And if I remember right, she's from True Lies. It's all nice and minty. So I was happy to have that. And for £2, I'm happy to pay that. And I'm sure it goes for £2 on PS3 as well. And my next one up, which doesn't have the manual unfortunately, which is a shame because I do want it complete. And it is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So I'll be on the lookout for the manual. The disc is nice and minty. It's just a shame I don't have the manual. And I think I paid about £3 for this. So I was happy to have this. So I'll be on the lookout for a manual, which I reckon I'll come across it eventually. Hopefully cheap. And my final game, which comes on 3 discs, and it's an RPG. And it is Final Fantasy VIII for the Xbox 360, and it's fully complete, which I'm glad. I had £1.50 as well in credit, so I ended up getting this for about £2.50 or something. So I was happy to have that. Yeah, because I had £1.50 in like points worth, and they were about to expire as well, so I thought I'll spend them. There you go, Final Fantasy VIII. It's all complete on 3 discs, and they're all minty. So I was happy to have that. I've only had a quick go on this. I've only had a quick blast, but I definitely want to play more of it. And I definitely want to get hold of the other one, which is Final Fantasy. From we're at Final Fantasy Final Fantasy VIII X2, I think. Then the next one. And that's all. Just to let you know, I've done a big trade with a well-known YouTuber, so I'm going to do a separate video for that when it comes. And that's all I've got to say. And don't forget, you're never too old to game. Keep on pumping those muscles. Hell yeah.
Goodbye, you sexy motherfucker.